Welcome to the last part of G.I. Joe the Atlantis Factor. In this part we're just going to clear out all the remaining routes and take out Cobra Commander himself. So let's start with this one. Let's see, this is going to be another underwater stage, so I'm going to need wetsuit. Let's get Duke some power-ups too. And it doesn't really matter who I take for the third guy. You could actually go with less than 2 if you want, or less than 3. But at this point, it really doesn't matter. Anyway, I need to get this rank up for Duke. And the thing with Duke, besides being able to shoot up or down, is that his assault rifle might be the best weapon in the game. So the thing is, we just want to get this thing powered up as quickly as we can. And there is a place, there's another statue I can get him powered up there. But for now, I'm just going through this rehash of, I think, Route 3. Where it's just going to be me diving underwater, getting the power-ups, and just killing mooks whenever I see them. The good news is these drones can give you a lot of power-ups, or ammo, so yeah, we could use this. Except when they get away like that. But yeah, you've already seen this before.
Fucking old school.
Damn! These beats are so fresh! Snap!
So now that we're done with this, let's move on. Let's see, right now I'm gonna go to the other underground section of this game, so I can find the statue for Duke. Go with General Hawk, Duke, and Snake Eyes for this one. And for this stage, what you want to do is take the lower routes whenever you can. And here's just me taking out these mooks with Duke. His rifle is very powerful, so I do want to get this thing powered up, as I said earlier. And that's just me shooting downward. There are a lot of these attached guns, so Snake Eyes with a pulse rifle I find is the most useful way to deal with them. Because since he can neutralize shots with the pulse rifle, I do find it to be the best way to go. So what you're trying to do in this stage is, besides a lot of vertical platforming, there are a lot of blocks you can break to get power-ups, as well as a lot of ammo. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. For this one, you want to go in the lower route. When you see this second set of attached attached guns, then you know you're going the right way. Nope, it's not there. Yeah, see, I was trying to look for a rank up. And because I'm just being compulsive, I'm gonna see what's in here. Nothing. So let's just take this guy out. Mine the mines. And let's see, we're gonna need to go down again. But first, I'm gonna collect this rank up for Duke. And that's, gets him up to more health. Always good. Let's see, if I see... Yeah, I see a guy manning a machine gun, then I know I'm going the right way. So let's just see what's in here. Nope, nothing. So let's get Duke out. And touch the statue. And now I'm up to level 4 and everything. And this is what Duke at a level 4 assault rifle can do for you. And that is murder a lot of things. Let's see, nothing in there. Really, all I have to do now is just make my way to the end, since I already got what I came for. There's just some more power-ups hiding in there. And not get knocked off. But yeah, that's the main purpose of these underground sections. See, I want to get this for Hawk's pulse rifle. This so I can get him leveled up to level 4 and everything, why not? I mean, I might as well just have a completely overpowered team by the end of this. See, I should be nearing the end soon. Gonna need to go up here with Snake Eyes. Just because he can jump a lot higher, so You don't want to have him out for these places. Let's see, this should be the end. And just calling upon Spirit or Gung Ho again. The reason that Big Bear is not there is because none of my Joes are dead. But if they were, then he would be up there on the select screen. So let's just stack up on more ammo and finish the stage. One more cutscene. Or actually, wait, there's a few more after this. Yeah, this is when our General Hawk first realizes that Cobra Commander's still there. Anyway, just a short little backtrack. I'm actually going to go through this completely optional route. Really, the only thing you get out of this is another cutscene, so you don't really have to play through this, but I'm just going to try and go for a complete run here. Let's just go with the same guys. On to Route 15. For these guys, there's a lot of drones here, as well as guys manning machine guns. So that's where Duke with a rifle is going to come in a lot of handy. And just a laser mini-boss. He is a lot easier with Duke because you can get a lot of shots in at once by shooting down. But you could also just deal with them with Snake Eyes. I mean, I find that to be the best way to go. Such as slashing this guy. See, there should be... Yep, there's a turn here. The good news about this stage is that you can get a lot of ammo. And, there are also a good amount of power-ups to be had here. Just as soon as I'm done uppercutting this mook. And see, I'm gonna try and get General Hawk's missile launcher up to level 4, because I can. See, I'm gonna want to use the rifle here. And just take out these guys with no precision. Anyway, here's the laser mini, or the cinder block guy. I got a ton of slowdown on that part. Not really sure what happened there, but it will. Yeah, see, that's the problem with doing these on your computers, that you never know when something is just gonna run whenever you don't want it to. But what are you gonna do? Let's see, that ammo power-up somehow skipped. And I just missed a opportunity for a POW. See, I think I'm almost at the end of the stage. Somehow got hit by that. Alright, see, let's just take care of these guys. See, I'm gonna want to use Snake Eyes and the pulse rifle here. Just because he can jump. Yeah, see, this is a lot easier taking these guys out with Snake Eyes. And might as well just get more ammo while I'm at it. And we get an opportunity to level up something. So might as well get Hawk a missile launcher upgrade. And enjoy this cutscene. So with that stage out of the way, let's just proceed onward. And same guys, I'm just gonna go with these guys from here on out. To Route 13. This is another nighttime stage. There's a lot of guys that'll just run at you. This is actually a lot easier than the first nighttime stage. Because really all you have is these mooks that run at you. And not really a whole lot else. Because there are no platforming sections or no pits that you might fall into. Gonna get that for Hawk. And just might as well shoot these guys out while I have the chance. And just more of the same, really. You just do want to, since you're gonna have a lot of ammo here, you can just abuse all the ammo you want. And slash away. And I want to get some more missile. Oh, that was stupid on my part. Might as well just blast them while I can. And just taking out more mooks. It is easier with Snake Eyes or Duke with a rifle. One of those two. It's really the way to go from here on out. And the good news with Duke is that he can shoot easily, as well as take out a lot more mooks pretty easily. And yeah, that was a pretty short stage. So, on to the last route in the game. For Route 16, this is going to be a rehash of the first stage, actually. If you shoot these statues, then they're going to explode, so make sure you stay a good distance away from them. And since it's the last stages in the game, I might as well just spam all the weapons that I have, because I can. Let's see, I think I'm going to want to go with the laser rifle for this one. Yep, it's a cinder block guy. Okay, switching back. You can drop down into these, I guess, pools or fountain pools or whatever you want to call them. And you can use them to hide from them, but let's see, there's a few that actually hurt you if you step into them. So you have to keep those in mind. And there's a lot of things coming at you in this stage, so you do want to be firing all the time. And except when you completely miss. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about, where the water can hurt you if you're in the wrong spot. So just use the fountain to jump over it. And that somehow didn't kill him. Now screw it, might as well let that one get away. And just shoot downward. That was weird. And we're also just destroying a lot of statues here just cause. And also the good news about this stage is you can get a lot of ammo. So just in case you are running low, you can either use the transmitters or just collect ammo in the stages. There's a much bigger statue. You can blow those up just like everything else. So make sure you use these things whenever there are a lot of enemies on screen, like so. And just blowing this thing up. And doing the same thing again. So just moving onwards. And that's the end of the level. Last level up in the game, I'll give this one to Hawk's Missile Launcher. So now we are taking on the final area in the game. Same team. For Area F, there's going to be a lot of mooks here, which is to be expected because it's the last stage after all. And there's a lot of optional routes you could take, depending on which elevators you take as well as which way you go. There are also a lot of power-ups to be had in this stage too, so just make sure you use them. I don't get why I didn't switch. And lots of mines here. And they are going to do this to you quite a bit in these stages where they're just going to throw a lot of mines at you at once. And just a laser mini-boss. This guy shouldn't be too tough with Snake Eyes. So instead, I'm just gonna repeatedly slash at him. And just keep going. And because I am kind of banged up with Duke, I'm actually gonna save him for a bit. You can get a lot of power-ups here by breaking the boxes. And just in case you do need them, even though I do not. See, there should be... Yeah, there's these guys that shoot waves at you. There should be another mini-boss coming up here. This stage does throw a ton of mini-bosses at you, so you just have to stay on your toes with them. Anyway, cinder block guys, same old pattern, same old result. I think for this next one I'm going to want to use Snake Eyes. That's because it's another laser guy. Just keep jumping over him and slashing him. The good news is this stage does give you a pretty big time limit, so just in case you are running into trouble, at least it won't be because of time, it'll be because of all the enemies on the screen. Which is okay, because it's the last stage in the game. It's supposed to be tough. Anyway, slide and take you out. And just more power-ups here, just in case you need them. Now switch to Snake Eyes here, use the pulse rifle, and jump up here. That way you're gonna find more ammo. Yeah, you're gonna have to break all these blocks to get to the ammo. It's actually in the bottom corners. And same thing here. Except when you can actually break the blocks, there you go. This thing's gonna respawn. And same thing with this mounted gun. There are lots of platforms to ride, but not too tough with Snake Eyes. Let's see, right here there's gonna be a hidden entrance to get the power up, and I'm gonna want to get this with Duke. And I should be maxed out with him. Also, if you do jump into this into the wrong section of the water, it does actually hurt you. So just keep that in mind when you're getting out of here. See, there's a bunch of mines. You're just going to want to do the same thing with just constantly shooting. Alright, now that that's done with, actually wait, I'm going to want to keep Duke for this part. Because there's even more mines. These guys just shoot at you, or the mines just shoot at you whenever they move in close enough. This guy's gonna kick me. For this mini-boss, I'm gonna want to use Snake Eyes for this one. Because really all he's gonna do is just take a few steps and then shoot his lasers. It's a lot easier if you're using hand-to-hand combat as opposed to a weapon. So just same old strategy with Snake Eyes. We should be getting there pretty soon, though. And almost got him here. Yep, there's the end of that mini-boss. And we're here, we're at Cobra Commander. So let's take out Duke. Cobra Commander has a pretty simple strategy. First he shoots those shots in a circle. Then he shoots shots from his eyes, and then shoots one homing snake, or fire snake. Anyway, I'd give you a strategy, but you don't really need one, because if you have Duke shooting up, look at the damage output. It is ridiculous. But we might as well let General Hawk take us home. And with that, that is the end of Cobra Commander, and the end of G.I. Joe the Atlantis Factor. Just one last cutscene. Here's where they destroy the force field, as well as the power source that Cobra was using. Atlantis sinks to the ground once again, and we get the ending. Let's just go through all the Joes. So first we have General Hawk, played by Dennis Quaid. Yeah, the text is kinda slow. Snake Eyes, played by Darth Maul. Or, I mean, Ray Park, whichever one. Storm Shadow, played by Byung-Hun Lee. Yeah, really, I just don't like the G.I. Joe movies that much, but yeah, they're okay. Not too special. Wetsuit was not important enough to be included in the films. Duke, played by Channing Tatum. He was hilarious in 21 Jump Street, at least. And finally, Roadblock, played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, whenever that movie decides to come out. Anyway, Stalker was the navigator. Spirit was the healer. Gung Ho provided a ton of ammo. And last but not least, Big Bear could revive a Joe if he needed to, but he did not. Anyway, that is it for G.I. Joe the Atlantis Factor. Thanks for watching. I probably should offer my thoughts on the game, which is, I don't like the way it controls. I do like the different weapons, even though, honestly, I like the weapons in the first game better. But, well, it's still a pretty solid game. It's just not as good as the first one. That's really all I have to say about it. But anyway, that's the end of the G.I. Joe the Atlantis Factor talk through. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one.